G'day all, welcome back to Frostbite's GIJOE Repro. We're here today, as you can see, with a bit of Marvel toy goodness. Picked this up from my local toy mate. I don't know about other Aussie toy tubers, but I have no problems with going into Toy Mate and just grabbing stuff and just opening it for a collection. Like, I see nothing wrong with that. So this thing, based on the Captain Marvel franchise and the Marvel movies. I think it was Brie Larson that played her. Apparently not a very well-liked person in the Marvel community, but I haven't really looked into it that much. So, I just saw this. I think Toymate had these down to about $15 or something. So, who doesn't like opening toys up? I sort of get the feeling too, and I know it's true with myself. We know we played with a lot of toys as kids, and we ripped them out of packages and stuff, and now most of the stuff is loose, and anything mock is very expensive. So a lot of people now grab modern toys and don't actually open them up and just play with the toy. I find it pretty amazing. It's realistically, I don't think these things are going to gain in value so much that it matters that you just can't rip it out and just have a go of it. So, this is one of the BAF figures, so it's the Kree Sentry. You can see on the back they give you the guide here that this is the picture of the Sentry, telling you what part comes with what figure. So we've got all of these figures. This figure, which is this one, does not come with a BAF part. I'm not an expert on the Marvel BAF figures, so I don't know why they just have one figure that doesn't come with a BAF part. It sort of, I just don't know what's happening. And the fact that they have two Captain Marvels in this series, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Please let me know in the comments if you know why they would release two of the same character in this series and not have a BAF figure with one of them. I would honestly love to hear from some experts. So looking at the packaging itself, this is great. It's this beautiful sort of plastic frontage. Lets you actually see the figure. Hasbro sort of gone through, just many different changes with different lines for the front of their packaging. Probably the most hardcore was their Transformers series, most of them not having anything covering it. So we saw with the Joe Classified series that they started out with the plastic front, and then they've gone to the art on the front, but just a cardboard box. And I believe they're starting to bring back some of them with the plastic front again. So I sort of find it funny that over one company, but several different toy lines, they're just doing different things. But whatever, it's all good. Just be happy with the toys. Like, how many times can you say Captain Marvel on the front? It's got beautiful art/picture on the side, and same picture on the other side. Then on the back, we're seeing that picture again in full. It's coming up with the description. Carol Danvers becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes, Captain Marvel, when Earth is caught in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races. We're obviously talking about the Kree. It's cool. I would not have bought this full price. There's no way. The fact that there's no BAF figure, it's a pretty simple figure, really. Like, you're just getting two hands and an alternate head. There was no way I would have paid $45 for this. So good on shops like Toy Mate that are just bringing it to me cheap. What I particularly noticed straight up front was, instead of the common figure box, figure packs that we're seeing with characters where they're just straight on. You just see them straight on. This is in that heroic, upwards and onwards pose. I sort of found that it's good. It was just weird to see it, but it's good how they've done that. Because that's a pose that she's using in the movie, in the comics and stuff like that. So it's good that Hasbro, just that attention to detail, just decided to do that. Yeah. All right. Let's crack this open. So I'm not going to be keeping the packaging after this, after we open it. So I don't mind if we get a bit rippy. So there's that. That can go. We just pull this straight out. Pull that out of here. That's just going to go in the bin. Nothing too exciting about that. It's just a backdrop. There, those two things can go. And we're left with what matters, right? So let's get these out. I'm just going to cut this. Fascinates me, like Hasbro just gets better and better at securing these into the packaging. Okay, that's the alternate head out. Hand, other hand. And she's out. Packaging done. All right. Get her out of that pose. And this is what we're working with. So we've got our two alternate hands, and they are just open hands. Nothing too exciting. There's nothing really exciting about them all, at all. Got our alternate head, and that's obviously the Brie Larson sculpt. I think it looks pretty fantastic. I've seen some of the shit head sculpts that Hasbro have put out for their G.I. Joe line. So when I see head sculpts like this related to, a different toy line, but from the same company, I do think good on you. Please continue that with your other toy lines. But yeah, fantastic. It's always the eyes that I think make a head sculpt. Okay, the figure itself. The first thing that hits me with this figure is the use of colors. It's this beautiful blue shimmer on the figure, and it's offset by the gold and the red. So that's the front and the back. It really is, it's a beautiful blue. Okay, the head, we're seeing that streak of hair coming out of the helmet. Yeah, looks great. This build is not bad. It's fine. Nothing too exciting. I think I'll probably end up changing it over to the Brie Larson head, though. I think sort of it also gives it a bit of a difference between a movie head sculpt and more of just a Marvel-centric look. It doesn't really look like Brie Larson, and I think that's where they were heading with it. It's more of just a Captain Marvel look, generic look, rather than owning to a particular actress. So articulation-wise, the head, no worries, left and right, goes up and down a little bit. You can see that. The body, top part of the body, turns left and right, no worries, and goes to that extent. Shoulders, that's as far as that's going. And I don't want to push it any further. It looks like the shoulder guard is pressing in against it anyway. But that, of course, goes all the way around. We're seeing with the elbow, that moves, no worries. And the wrist piece moves, no worries, all the way around. So leg-wise, the ankles move, no worries. There's no swivel on the knee. I just looked at a Mattel Teela figure, and their figure sort of turns just below the knee. Obviously on these Marvel ones, we don't see that. We're just seeing two different articulations, one above the knee and one below the knee. It then turns up here, there, and you've got articulation at the waist, but not backwards, just forwards and outwards. We've got our holes in the feet, so we can, chuck them on some stands. Stands don't come with these anymore. Luckily, I do a lot of 3D printing and therefore can just create whatever stands I want. So I'll probably get onto that. All in all, like I said, just a beautiful use of colors on this figure is fantastic. That flowing hair look is great. Like, I do love the intricacy of the hair itself in there. And the preciseness of this head build is great too. I'm really happy with that. If you're not currently subscribed to my channel, please hit that sub button. It lets me know that people like my content. If you're happy with the video today, hit that like button. Let me know what you think of this figure. I think it was, it cost me like $15. I'm happy just to open it, have a play with it, and just set it up, make it look good. I think as toy collectors in this modern day community, we need to stop just having a whole crap load of boxes on our shelves. Just get them out of the boxes and have a play with them. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, hit that like button if you're happy with the video. You can check me out on other socials, Insta and Facey. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.